Alright everybody, we're back with the Cub Cadet 123. We're going to try and, do everything I can to this thing so I don't have any more projects. And I'll pretty much finish this thing for now. Eventually it's going to get an engine rebuild, but that's like $100 bucks. So I don't know if we're going to do that sometime soon, or if that's going to be in a couple of years. Most likely a couple of years, but we're not even going to focus on that right now, because right now, our plan is to try and get all the grease and the oil off. I did pressure wash it, got most of the grease and oil off, as you can see, but I did not have any degreaser or anything with me. And so I have these three kinds made by Gunk, and there is the foamy, which doesn't do very good. I have used it. It's meant more for dust and stuff. Original, this is for tough oil and dirt buildup, and then this is for grease and sludge and pretty much whatever that stuff is all over that and all that crap. So that's for, and then I had this because, well, I've never seen it before, and I think this is pretty much the same thing as this, but this was, cheaper, so I thought I'd try it out. But yeah. Also, I was sitting here idling, and this whole entire frame, like engine, like completely shakes inside. Like, it's pretty bad, which I did not think was gonna be that bad, but you can't knock on it because it's got, this whole thing on the back. That's a lot for a garden tractor, especially a 12 horse little one. So, anyways, I'm gonna pop this cap off here for this. Okay, well, I gotta put this thing back on. Here we go. And then I think it just sprays on like that. Should probably shake it. I don't know what it says. But, yep. Anyways, I'm going to shake this up and apply it. As you can see, it just kind of sprays on there like that. And we're going to shake it up. And I'll get it back when the whole back end's covered and got the pressure washer out. Ready? So I'm using a Maglaris waxing stuff. I'm using a cleaner wax and then an ultimate compound. That makes it shiny, and that like takes off, the heavier stuff. But I don't know if you can see a difference. In person, you really can. This side is what I've done. This side has not been done. But you can hear my fingers. You can't hear my fingers as good. And this one is not as smooth, not nearly as smooth as this is. So that's very smooth. I wish you could see it better through the camera. But yeah, anyways. I, of course, got it washed up, all the grease off that I could. And, yeah, it looks pretty good. A lot better than some of the equipment that I own, so, yeah. And then also I'm using these little thingies. I don't know. I found them there, and I've seen them being used for polishing before, so thought I'd try one. But, yeah, anyways, probably get the hood, the dash, and then these two panels. I probably won't do anything on here. And then I might do maybe a little bit along the frame rails or something. And then I'd like to figure out how to get this cast. That degreaser and stuff didn't soak up any of that or pull out any of that oil or anything. So I gotta figure that out. And then, of course, I got in the engine bay and I cleaned that up quite a bit. It looks way better. This thing really sharp. I mean, for how old it is and being, I think it may have been repainted one time, but it's kind of hard to tell. It looks like it was spot repainted in areas, and not the right color paint, but good enough for me. I think it looks good. And yeah, so I'm gonna keep polishing on it, and then I'll polish up this little chrome piece, or chrome, or aluminum, or whatever it is. I'll get the headlights around them and stuff. And then I might order a complete decal set, maybe, the whole thing. I'd like to, have it nice looking decals. At least this dash one, I'd like to get a new one. And my choke is stuck, so that's unfortunate, but that dash one, I'd like to get a new one. And then this one, it's bubbling in spots and the blue's coming off. And so I might just buy a complete decal set. They're like 50 bucks. And I mean, for 50 bucks, that would look brand new, that would look new. Yeah, I think it just looked better. I mean, I'm not going to get the ground saw stuff, I can't buy that, but Yeah, and then I got a steering cap for it for like 20 bucks. I mean, if I were to restore the tractor, I wouldn't put it on there, but I think it looks good enough for now. And yeah, it looks pretty good, I think. But anyways, I'm gonna get polishing on the thing. And oh, one more thing, I got a new tire put on. So that old tire is gone. So now I have 2 matching fronts, which is pretty sweet. But yeah, anyways, I'll get you back when it's all polished up. And all right, well, I just got done polishing the rest of it, and got the whole entire thing done. And then, I don't know if you remember, but there's like an H1 on the side. I got those off, and then you can just barely see where the 1 used to be. I couldn't get that off, but I'm sure if I'd spent another 30 minutes or so, I could have gotten it off. But good enough for me. So I got those stickers pulled off and everything. Same on this side. This side I couldn't get as much off, but still looks pretty good. But yeah, so I polished up, of course, these 2 pieces, like that tunnel area, the dash, the hood. I even got inside the hood because it looked bad in there. I got on top of the engine, the heat shield. Then I did my best on the little aluminum piece or chrome. I think it's chrome. And then on these sides, I don't. If anyone knows how to get that out of there, that grease and oil out of that cast, please tell me, because it's not coming out with the pressure wash or with that degreaser. So yeah, I don't know yet. But I got a new tire put on too. I don't remember if I said that or not. And then yeah, other than that, it looks pretty good. I think it has, a few pieces of it have definitely been repainted, like this. A sticker got painted over. And then, of course, that other color paint. And then eventually one day, if I find a parts machine someone's selling parts off of, I'll buy this piece to try and fix that. But yeah, other than that, it's pretty sweet. And as you can see, it did have a snow blade on it at one time. It has this little bracket here. I think that's for a snowblower or snow blade. And then there's bolt holes that have been used for the undercarriage. And the person I bought this from has a 54-inch push blade that came off this. And so I'm picking that up here one of these days. So then I'll have a push blade for the front. And that'd be cool. And yeah. And of course these are silky and penetrating oil because they get stuck all the time. But yeah, other than that, it's pretty slick. Yep, cooling fan still works. The last thing I'll show you is with the lights on, because that's pretty dang cool. This is the first thing I've ever bought with working lights, and they are, I mean, they light up all the way down there, so they are pretty bright lights. Maybe I'll get a backlight for it too one of these days. I don't know yet. And then I don't know what that's for either. I'll have to talk to the owner what that was. So, but yeah, that's just about does it for this for now. But I'm sure you'll see it again sometime soon. It's not going away. So, anyways, I'm probably gonna drive this back home and then go back home and eat, watch YouTube, upload a video. This video, in fact. And also, one more thing. If anyone knows or has a nice seat like this, the cushion and everything, fiberglass body. I don't need the body is still good. The fiberglass piece is still good, I think. Except for right there, but that's fine. So if you still know where the cushion is and stuff, and this blue piece is still good on mine too, but if you still know where that blue piece and this cushion is, where I can find one, please contact me in the comments, of course, and I'll try to get that piece too, so then it has a nice seat. But anyways, that does it for now, and I'll see you all later.